So good morning, everybody. I just want to kick off our weekly seminar for this week. My name is Tanya Martiner. I'm the Managing Director for Martiner OneSolve, for those of you who don't know me. And this week is all about what's new, what's happening in the industry, and what Martiner OneSolve does and how we help our customers achieve their goals with Industry 4.0 and the demands that are currently in place that are pushing organizations to innovate and adapt quicker than ever before. So where are we now? Industry as it is now has become very demanding. So the need for fast, accurate and automated data is crucial. It's needed quicker, it's needed to be more accurate, and people want to be able to access it anywhere, anytime, and on any device. So industry as it is has become very, very dependent on big data. So there's a massive drive to simplify, yet at the same time, the expectations are getting higher and higher with regard to that simplified data being more sophisticated and more intelligent. Therefore, everything must have a life of sort. In other words, every single piece of data that is extracted, whether it be an asset, whether it be a drawing, whether it be a part used in manufacturing, it has to have data attached to it that links to the data, to its properties, to its parameters, maintenance requirements, etc., etc. So it's no wonder that customers are struggling to innovate and keep up. Their demand is it's progressing at a very, very rapid pace. And this is not something that can happen overnight. This is a process. It requires assessment and understanding of what the business's goals and objectives are. And that's where Martiner OneSolve comes in. We are turnkey service providers for manufacturing and mining solutions. And we don't just talk about your design environment, we speak about your entire process, from concept to procurement, to sales, to manufacturing, and seamless integration between those. We strive toward helping customers just adopt and take that leap of faith toward Industry 4.0 a lot quicker than what they can, and at a pace quicker than what they have been doing up until now. So there are some trends and shifts that I can focus on. And the thing about big data, it's such a broad subject that we all have our own opinion on it. There's so many, we could spend hours talking about it. So I've made a decision to focus on two things, which is the trends and shifts, because they directly correlate to what we will be showcasing this entire week. So these are the things that are driving these challenges and these changes. First one being trends. The three most common trends and the most active trends at the moment are generative design, robots, and BIM/artificial intelligence digital twin. Those are the trends that are driving the challenges and the changes in the industry today. And then there's shifts. These are the four critical success factors that occur within a process within industry, whether it be consumer demand, nature of products, economics of value chain, and the economics of production. Those four still exist, but the changes within them are dramatic. And the way we used to articulate them, the way we used to engage in those processes has changed dramatically. And I'll get into that shortly. The next thing I'm going to show you is just a video that highlights the trends, just to put some perspective into how fast the trends are happening and that it's real. So as you can see, those are elements that highlight the three trends, from generative design, pretty obvious, the use of robots as well as the artificial intelligence, then the digital trends as well as the BIM, all happening actively in our industry as we speak. So just to just give you a little bit more insight into the trend. So what is the impact of generative design on industry today? So the option, the evaluation and optimization based on your own requirements, whether it's cost, size, shape, and more. Results are returned within minutes. So what used to take days to design, generative design has changed that entirely, and you can now get that information within minutes, and not just a layout or a concept. You actually get some intelligent data attached to it. And then you also have less repetitive work as a result, because what initially started a concept or idea now comes with the intelligent data. So it's not like it has to be redrawn and redone by a design department based on a concept. It's there, it's available immediately, and it's virtually accurate. And what this does, it absolutely empowers customers to make more strategic investments and decisions around time invested in development of these drawings and the products that these customers need to innovate. And then number two, trend number two, sorry, just bear with me while I allow more participants in. Thank you. Trend number two is, what is the impact of robots? So as you know, there's a very different, globally, there's a number of people that are afraid of this. There's a number of people who are encouraging this. And I think we must just embrace it. It's not something that we can change. And I believe it's something that can really add value to our production life cycles, our economy, in the form of reducing cost and rather investing for human resources where it does add value. So how does robots affect industry? So robots can assist AEC professionals in many ways on site by focusing on automated concepts and tasks, or replacing tasks that can be painful, like material transportation. And they also help bring safety and accessibility to dangerous zones on site. And then what is the impact of a digital twin? This is particularly important in the process and mining industry, where there's a huge demand for this, because the impact of the building, the data that comes with building, has an impact on businesses and the decisions they make moving forward, because it impacts all factors, whether it be the cost of maintenance, the impact on the environment, and the impact on the ecosystem around that building. So the digital twin is, just to simplify, is a replication of a physical building or even a city, which has helped improve the public life, as I said, the ecosystem around that building, and provides a better understanding to take action. For example, energy management. And did you know that buildings produce 40% of the world's carbon footprint? So understanding the energy performance of a business has become necessary in optimizing our system and to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This also becomes very important when you're doing your design for upgrade or for improvement and maintenance. So now I'm going to talk about the shifts, which I spoke to you about earlier. I mentioned there are those 4 shifts, which is the typical processes we follow in industry, whether it be manufacturing, whether it be process, whether it be the management or the logistics of a factory. I'm going to give you, please watch this video for a couple of seconds, which will give you an indication of the shifts in action. as you saw, those were quite inspiring. Those are pretty amazing. You know, for me, when I watch that and I see the shifts that are taking place and where we've come from, it's actually really, really exciting, and it gives us a lot to look forward to. But the thing that excites me the most is how it empowers businesses to make these decisions before they go ahead and invest in these costs of testing and prototyping. And a lot of the time, a lot of decisions are let's try again, we failed, okay, let's go back to the drawing board, redesign, try again, go back to the drawing board. This inspires and motivates and basically equips businesses with having to cut out all of that. So yeah, the fourth shift in industry that I spoke about earlier with consumer demand, and as per that video you saw, we could customize. It becomes so much more personalized and customized. The demand for customization is much greater and far greater, but it's easier to do now with us being able to use the solutions that Autodesk offers that empower the businesses to come up with the stuff before putting it into production. And now the customers are becoming the creators. We're empowering customers to think and say, what do you want? Whereas, yeah, Mr. Customer, this is what we offer. So we're really giving a lot more power to the customer. And I believe with organizations, our customers being able to work with customers and give their customers what they want and empower them just makes them that much more successful. The nature of product, this ties in with what I said to you about big data. Products are no longer dumb products, they're becoming smart. And this refers to each and every bit of aspect of product that customers develop now have intelligent data attached to it. And then it goes from a product to a platform, or product as a service, or organizations are switching over to this platform. We no longer talk about our product. We go to our customers, and I'm speaking about my customers. You as our customers go to your customers and you say, we offer this as a service. We don't talk about a pen anymore. We talk about what do you achieve using this pen? What is the outcome of using it? And very seldom do we focus on the pen. We focus on everything around it and what it delivers. So that's the nature of products is changing due to the big data as well. Then we focus on the economics of the value chain. So for many, many years and for decades, as history has shown us, there's always been a need for intermediaries. So now the change is eliminating the need of those intermediaries, direct consumer engagement. And that's in line with consumer demand, because the customers want to become the creators. The customers want to be able to have the power to say, this is what I want, this is what I want it to look like. I'm not prepared to just go and buy a stock standard item or stock standard machinery. I want something that's fit for purpose for my business. And now we are able to do that. Our customers are able to offer their customers this with the Autodesk solutions that are available to everyone. And then there's faster speed to commercialization as a result, because we're cutting the intermediaries out. And then now all of a sudden you're focusing on building to order versus building to stock. So this also has a huge impact on our customers, whereas you don't sit with this massive overhead of carrying stock, you're now building to order, where it has its huge, immense advantages to you guys as our customers, because you all of a sudden are changing to a value-added service provider to your customers, and not just becoming another stock standard service stock supplier of a certain item. And then the final thing is the economics of production. So exponential technologies, as you saw for yourself with that video on Shift, the technologies that are now available are improving the speed of production. They are improving the outcome. They are improving the predictive analysis of the work and process involved in production and facility management and maintenance. It's eroding barriers to learning, entry and commercialization, and emerging manufacturing models. So the manufacturing models are changing. Asset management models are changing. Tracking, every single thing revolves around this big data. Therefore, it's become about value creation instead of value capture. So that is what's next. So that's what this week is all about. It's an exciting week ahead of showcasing a number of solutions aligned to the industry trends and shifts that I've just shared with you. And it's all aimed at big data. We'll also be showcasing Modena OneSolve's new offering, which is sales automation. And I'm not going to get into much about it, but I'm just going to give you an indication of what we mean by that. Our sales automation offering helps our customers who have the following challenges. many of our organizations they have a sales team, go see a customer, the customer said, I would like this, please can I have these items included, etc., etc. Salesperson comes back, goes to the drawing office and says to the drawing office, I need this. Here's the information I've given you. And a lot of the time, our customers say they wait up to 2 weeks for the drawing office to get back to them with information that they can go with a conceptual layout to their customers. And then most of the time, the customers aren't 100% happy, so then it goes back to the drawing office. And because the drawing office is already tied down with active production drawings and work, the project they're working on, the sales admin and the sales requirements add on to their workload, and it isn't necessarily always prioritized. But the bottom line is sales should be prioritized. It's a crucial element for anyone, for any business. No business development, there is no business. So what our sales automation offering does is we focus on helping you work with your sales team and give them the power. As you saw with the videos and the technology that's available, we can empower your sales team to come up with intelligent conceptual layouts and designs themselves with accurate bill of materials attached to that, so that when they can issue a quote to your customers within 2 to 3 hours instead of waiting for your drawing office for 2 weeks. So by doing that, you are not wasting the drawing office's time on redoing sales and conceptual layouts and stuff, which you don't close all of them in any case. But you're empowering your sales team to respond quicker to more queries, get business in quicker, and then your quotes will be more accurate, because by quoting on the conceptual but intelligent conceptual data with the Autodesk technologies that are available, you get an accurate bill of materials out of it, therefore making your quotes more accurate. And the best part about it, by the time you get your order in, it's so easy for your drawing office to import that data that your salesperson used when they presented that proposal to their customers, and they only have about 20% of work left to do because the information they pulled is already intelligent. So you are streamlining and you are reducing the investment of your time of your drawing office into the sales process, but also accurately around bill of materials when you present to your sales team. We also have a transmitter module that is attached to our data management solution. We can talk about that during the course of this week. And then please watch this space. We do have an app that's in development. The idea behind the app is to be a hub that our customers can access anything, whether it be information about the technologies, whether it be information about workflow tips and tricks, logging support cases, activating your software, signing up for training, asking, requesting a quote. We are developing that app, so please watch that space. We will be, we're very excited about that, and we will keep you guys posted as we progress with that. And then just something small to focus on. I'm sure a lot of you have been flooded with a lot of information around the Autodesk changes in their licensing. And I think it can be quite overwhelming, and more importantly, I think it's quite confusing for our customers. So I just want to use this opportunity to simplify it for our customers, and don't be overwhelmed, don't be stressed about it. What it means is that instead of using serial numbers moving forward, you'll be using it'll be a named user profile. This will be so much easier for you as our customers to manage the usage of your licenses. It'll be assigned to each user, so each user has a unique email address, much the same as most of our online applications that exist as it is. So that's the model we'll be switching to. And please contact us if you guys would like any clarity on that or assistance. But we are engaging with our customers on a day-to-day basis, and we'll help you with that transition. There are 2 options that are available to our customers. They are standard and premium. And like I said, as we deal with customers on a daily basis, we communicate that to you. But if you would like to hear about it more earlier than that, please let us know, and we are willing to assist you now. So for the rest of the week, these are our 3 experts who will be presenting the sessions throughout the week for you. Tao Channing, he's one of our, I would say, our modern veterans. He's been with us for over a decade now. He's our specialist in process and mining and data management solutions. Just to give you some insight into Tao's successful accounts that he works with, our customers and highlights. We've worked with South32. We did quite a nice project with them last year. We did it remotely over a couple of sites. We're working with Waco, still busy with it, Worley Parsons, DRA, Exaro, Jones and Barkner, Tenova PowerMet, as well as Veolia Water. So those are some of his proud projects that he's worked on, and we've really done successful implementations and received really great recommendations out of those. Yashin is our specialist in manufacturing and electrical solutions. He's got 3 years experience. He is fantastic with customers and our customer support platform, and he comes with quite an extensive knowledge and understanding of the manufacturing technologies and background around manufacturing as a process. And then Heinrich is our general manager, but he's also a specialist in process and mining projects and BIM solutions. Also has 10 years, but more specific industry experience. Heinrich comes from the industry experience. Before he joined Modena OneSolve, he was with quite a big player in the EPCM space. And he's also actively involved in our big projects like DRA, Waco, Worley Parsons, and ABB. So it's at this point that I'm going to ask if there's anyone who has questions, if you just want to type it in the chat box. And then that's it from me. So I'm just going to open the floor for some chat. And if there's anyone, while I wait for anyone to raise questions, I'm just going to open up our timeline just to give you guys visibility of what the sessions are for the rest of the week. So please, if you haven't signed up for them, please sign up for them, because really great opportunity for you guys to register and just learn from what we have available in terms of helping your businesses grow in this space. I'm just waiting. This one. Okay. So today we have the process and mechanical workflow, where we'll be focusing on the workflows between Plant 3D and Inventor Professional. And then tomorrow it's Inventor Fusion and Fusion with a spin on generative design. This one is particularly important as it's very, very exciting. And then tomorrow afternoon it's the process and structural workflow, where we'll be focusing on Plant 3D and advanced geo integration. Then we'll speak about sales and design. That is the sales automation that I spoke about earlier. BIM build and asset management. This one is very, very exciting. Autodesk has released a new asset module within BIM, and it is so, so powerful. So I really encourage you guys to attend that session. Then the last 2 sessions are the expanding your capabilities with Inventor, and then Vault and Fusion life cycles. This is also extremely exciting, the Vault and Fusion life cycles, and the power, the ability there that empower you are amazing. So I just want to check the chat box if there's any questions. Nothing from anybody at this stage. And I think that's it from us. If there's no more questions, I'm going to end the call. And thank you so much for your time. And we will see you on our next session at 2 o'clock, which will be hosted by Towel. And if you haven't registered, please remember to register here. And we'll see you then. Thank you, guys. Have a lovely day.